He settles into the space, claiming it. The silence is not empty. It is full of potential. The focus now narrows. The global markets are a living, breathing entity, and he is listening to its heartbeat. Institutional wealth is built on the ability to see what others overlook, to find the signal within the noise. True authority doesn't need to shout. It manifests in the steady hand and the unwavering gaze. It's in the notes taken by hand, the physical connection to the strategy, where the complex becomes tangible. We are not just looking at numbers, we are looking at the architecture of the future. When the analysis is complete, the perspective must shift. One must step back to see the grand design. The transition from observation to execution is the moment of greatest risk and greatest reward. Here, the variables are weighed, the probabilities are measured, the conviction is solidified. Confidence is not the absence of doubt, it is the mastery of it through absolute preparation. He stands back, his presence filling the room, the master of his domain, ready for the opening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Tuesday trading session, the PM session. I welcome you. I hope you're good. What are we looking for? Today, on the day trading side, we have nothing as yet. We are still waiting. We're still wondering if we're gonna get a move like that, a trade like that, back to that previous order block. Or we're just gonna sweep, one's gonna sweep that low, and after the sweep of that low, maybe something will happen. So I guess it's the waiting game right now. We're just playing the waiting game, I guess. I'd love to see if one will sweep this low or not. If not, we entirely change the structure and push bullish. Perhaps I'll get a long. But for now, I think it's just, I am just waiting. So coming back to that previous daily low, that will be a move that I'm looking for. But also there is a possibility of it closing below, come back, retest that, and look for that low back to this target. So guess it's just waiting. That's what I'm waiting for now. And then there's a lot of things that we can discuss, but I'm gonna look for my phone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. South Africa is extremely cold today. South Africa is extremely cold today. It looks like it's want to. Oh, okay. I was talking about this. It looks like it's gonna give out a continuation. It broke below. Broke below. Reach the first target. Let me do something. Reach the first target. Could be coming in for the lower order block or lower target. But also we could sweep this low and look coming back to this highs here. So I'm just waiting, guys. So I'm waiting for moves now. So tell me, how has been post CPI? What has been your predictions for the market? What's happening on the market? Is there news now? I'm wondering. Is there news? Let me see something. Okay. All right. Okay, here are the news. But that was earlier on. Sorry, I'm just reading the news. If there's any news that I'll value right now, there don't seem to be any market moving news here. If we flip that high, maybe then we can say it's bullish. But if we don't, we are not bullish. I'll read your comment now. I'm coming. Let me just quickly check something. Give me a second. I'll be back now. I'll be right back. Okay. We can discuss a lot. I think we'll be back here. We can come back here later. We can come back here. We can come back, girls and gentlemen. I think we can come back here. We can come back here. What's weird is I didn't even log in. You can come back in. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Just trying to log in on my broker. I didn't log in earlier. Oh, come on. Stop it, you know. Did you? It's super cool that I have a lot of work to do, but I'm not gonna do them. What the hell is happening? Yo, the stock market is retracing. I had good position on the stock market. Um, I don't want mistakes. That gets mitigated, but I'm honestly looking for that high, for that fair value gap above there. If that can happen, I think for me that will be the best one with this order block as support. What I'm watching, most especially for Nasdaq, because when I look at that, that's really this order block is lying with 50% retracement. I mean 75% retracement. So you could look for something like that. You could look for something like this. That one is to almost 1:3. But I'll also again wait for proper confirmation on a 1 or 2 minute. But something like this is very appetizing, to be honest. So something that we should not. Something like this is very appetizing. I'm closely watching it. I'm not gonna say much about it, but I'm closely watching it. But let me allow it to happen. But let me mark it here. And we speak about something else. Tomorrow there's CPI. Something to know. Tomorrow there's CPI. So we can discuss that while waiting for the trade to play out, or waiting for this deep retracement to play out. Then we can decide if we want to trade it or not. But I'm really looking for shorts unless we start to break above here, and we could look to coming to this extreme 15 minutes order block above. But for now, or this 15 minutes, 5 minutes fair value gap above. But for now, deeper retracement there, and then I'm gonna look for shorts. Yes, both intermediate targets that I was looking for, they've been reached, but we could have potential other trades in that range. So I'll be waiting. But while waiting, as my limiter sets, to be honest, let's look for interesting stuff. Yeah. So one of them is AUDSD. Forex is positive. I have a limit, yeah. I hate myself for it. Me, I'm crazy. Let me do this. I think I'm gonna look for a move like that. AUD is bullish. I'll show you where I'm getting the readings. Just gonna look for a trade like that. This is the wrong account. Sorry. I think it missed by a few points. I'm gonna attempt too long here. And I'll show you exactly where we are getting these readings from. So I'm gonna look for longs as we retest that. Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting for that. However, where am I getting this reading and why I'm saying it's
In the depth of the market's quietest hours,
I'm gonna go through it quick and fast today. There's nothing much happening besides CPI tomorrow. Here's the top setup. Gold is bullish. We have discussed gold quite a few times. AUD/USD. This is what I'm trying to trade. It's bullish. And that also the bullishness can be extended by the fact that tomorrow there is CPI. If CPI come in hot, cool than expected, then this will increase this price. But when you look at technicals, technicals are still bullish except for seasonality. It's bearish at this time of the year. Sentimentals is flat economic growth. Okay. Then, but we've discussed AUD/USD, but there's Euro/USD as well. There's GBP/AUD. I have to add my limit back on GBP/AUD. I had a limit here, but we have not been triggered yet. And I still believe. Let me see. Did I mess up? I could have messed up, eh? I'm gonna add my limit here. Oh, sorry. I've just added my limit. Am I even on the right account? Oh, Christ. I've added my limit here as we go for CPI tomorrow. Oh, Christ. I can't keep on doing the same settings over and over again. I hate this. I've done this, and the fact that I have to do this again, I hate it. Okay. I should have been triggered here. I should have been triggered here last week, but because of, yeah. But now I'm still gonna look for this trade on the support. I've already added my limit and I've showed you where is it coming from. Euro USD. Let's look at Euro USD. There's nothing much. We're not gonna discuss a lot of fundamentals today. Not in the mood. Discuss that Euro USD. Why? Quickly do the settings with you. I do use an indicator for just quick, quick doing things myself because it allows me to be quick when I do my analysis. And sometimes it just keeps on. Just gonna do the settings with you. Show you how I make my life easy. What's important here is my monthly and weekly. Gonna use that. Yes. Yeah. Me. What did Nini do? Sorry, Nana. Mm. Nini, stop lapishing booty. Stop lapishing booty. Hey, I'm wait. So, USD, I'm waiting for this move to be fair. And to be honest, I don't think I'll want to take any trade until we get such a retracement. Yes, we're at that support, but if we get a deeper retracement, I'm gonna get a better risk to reward. 4 hour time frame, I just don't like taking it on a 4 hour time frame. So it's better for me to wait for a long term thing. And as I said, if we're to look here, it is all here, all here. AUD, GJ, I'm gonna look at GJ, I'm gonna look at GU. Gold we have discussed over and over again where we are coming from. So I'm gonna look at GU, GJ. I'll look at GJ. USD has continued flooding lower. I've been waiting for that trade, but doesn't seem to be happening. Keeps on going down. Keeps on going. Yeah, it keeps on going. So I'm just gonna sit outside for now. I'm fully watching what's happening. This is just a very terrible price action, but we could get a trade. If it retraces to where I want, I could jump in on that high. What's wrong with it? Yeah? What? I'll bid Nini. GJ. I said I'm waiting for GJ. GJ, I have to remove this limit. It hurts, but I have to remove it. Didn't get a good enough retracement. We were not entered. Now I have to remove the drop limit. I hate that I've been talking without. Yeah. If that gave me an SMT, I was gonna look for longs to that high, but that didn't happen. So I'm not even gonna look at it. Even though it's setting up, but I'm not even gonna look at it. Because this could be come back here. So for those that love trading counter trends, you could look for a trade here. Stop loss just below there. Malanda, what's wrong, country? So I have my kids around. So my kids are just very young, 3 year old and a 5 year old. 9 o'clock's time for their sleep. Sometimes we find a lot. But yeah. So I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen there. Just gonna wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just remove that. What have you been waiting for tonight? So in another show, reacted on that order block or support. Okay. And we're just waiting to see what's gonna happen here. Interesting. You see, now I'm just playing really being patient with myself here. CPI day tomorrow. Don't wanna be too aggressive. You don't wanna be taking trades that will last forever. Being patient, let the market come to you. If it doesn't come to you, you let it go. That that's what I'm literally trying to do here. We're at this order block, which is 50% retracement so far. Above the 50% retracement, we have not gotten into the 75% retracement that I normally love to see, but I'm just gonna wait for the 75. So literally, what I'm doing, So, guys, I always turn this off trying to speak to my kid, and I always get it wrong to turn it on. So, if you're brave enough, for those that want to get longs, it's not for me at all. For those that wants to create longs, they can try this. Not the cup of my tea I am buried for tonight. They can get something like that. For those that think longs are a possibility, but not for me. But let's see. I'll remove. I'm gonna remove that and check mark this and see what's gonna happen. Here we go. So as I said, so possible. I've been talking without my mic on because of my kids. Or saying, if by quarter past 9 South African time, you have not reacted on that high, well, let it pass. But however, if you decide to take that, that would be a good move for whoever took it. Because I spoke about retesting here to target basically that high. That's an immediate high. But not the type of thing that I wanted to trade. I was bearish for the day. That's why I didn't take it. Yes, in hindsight, you can look at it, "Oh, yeah, but no, not for me. Not for me. This looks stronger, look weaker. Interesting. Look at that. I guess now it's patience, man. Sometimes when you're not patient, you look for trades even when they are not trades. And remember, above we have a previous daily high, so we just see if it's gonna hold that. I hope my mic is on. Get water. Good night. Love you. Something in me says I must scream. Here's news here. Here's news here. We are literally retesting this 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah. Others who would like to trade that will say, hey, I want to long the really, but not my cup of tea. Long that to look for these highs, but not for me. Sorry. It's still gonna sit outside. I don't know what's happening. My frames are dropping this money. Sundowns is losing. My Mamelodi Sundowns is losing. So for those that watch football, I'm watching a game as well. My Mamelodi Sundowns is losing. We seem to be consolidating here. I guess now we are waiting, man. Can't say much. I'm just gonna wait. Okay. Still waiting. I don't know, man. My stream will be terrible today. I hate when when frames drop this bad. I've not checked my internet in a while. Look at that. Starting to set up for what I want. It's deleted. Come on. I'm gonna start to look for shorts. Gonna start to look for shorts now. I'm gonna look for shorts. Right now, I'm just patiently waiting for shorts. I think there's people that trade. People that trade inversions will take a trade. I'm looking for short, but I don't like trading inversions. That's my biggest problem. Here we go. But let's see. Best bet for me and the primary, something that would be nicer for me, it's while we're here, can just create another high so it can create a low, and then I can look for my trade. Something like this. That's my wish. This would be a nice trade. Hey, mate, if you took this, those you'll be sad, man. I wish it can come back higher like that. Yeah. I guess now it's waiting. And I hate how my stream was today. I'm even contemplating of ending the stream. Can you create another high and type here? I would love that. Oh, perfect. Okay, if you took this, it could be taking a profit, yeah. If you taken that, remember earlier on we discussed this and I think it played out very well. Just that I was bearish, I was bullish for the day. Look at that. Straight 1 is to 3. Straight, beautiful trade. But now it has done what I wanted. So let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm just waiting here. Normally I don't trade inversions, but I love. Once it breaks below here, I'm gonna look for shorts now. With an immediate target here and the latest target here. Now I'm waiting for the trade directly. Still creating higher highs. Just wanna see, man. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I'm gonna carry the day, man, without getting the trade. Yes, we have gotten to our confirmation area, but it's quite late in the day. It's quite late in the day. It's quite late in the day, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even know how good my stream is right now. Sundowns just scored a winning goal now. Come on, man. It's too late, man, in the day. Yes, I don't think what I'm looking for is gonna happen. Might have to cut it here for the day. It's late in the day. Yes, we are at where I wanted to short, waiting for full confirmations, but it's too late in the day. Yeah. Melody Sundowns won a game today. The trade is still not invalidated as long as it's still within. Trade is still valid for shorts, but holding, if it holds this resistant area, we'll still get you the shorts. But man, nah, I'm gonna call it a day. Too volatile towards closure. I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. Anyway, guys, I gotta call it a day. I'm no longer gonna take any other trade today. Thank you so much for having me. See you tomorrow. Post CPI trading the PM. I don't think I'll trade the AM session. If I do, I'll be here. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Love you. Bye bye.